Legendary bluesman Muddy Waters died in Westmont on this day in 1983, the Chicago suburb he called home for the last decade of his life. The Rolling Stone who inspired the Rolling Stones and who electrified the blues may have left a legacy even he didn't know about. Muddy's firstborn son has surfaced, showing up at a Chicago blues club singing the blues. Skeptical? So were we.
It starts visually, like the profile looks just like his dad. But then when you hear him sing, it's that voice, and there's no one in the world that has that voice. Everyone in the music industry is going to be skeptical until they see and hear him.
Larry McIntyre designed this Muddy Waters exhibit, housed at the Westmont Center on Cass Avenue. Here, they've renamed it Muddy Waters Way.
The move to Westmont was a big move for him.
There's a Dominic's card with Muddy's signature, a metal sculpture made of old Muddy license plates, and a satisfying collection of photographs with protégés like Eric Clapton, Chuck Berry, and the Rolling Stones.
And in fact, at Keith Richards' home in England, he's got a big statue of your dad as you come into the house.
Oh, really?
Our camera was rolling as Muddy's son, Larry Williams, saw the exhibit for the first time.
Overwhelming for me, you know, to see my dad all around like this. Me and my dad really didn't get a chance to really get to know each other like we should have. And when we started, he left me.
Ever since my baby boy been gone for me.
Sounds like the making of a blues career. The self-proclaimed hoochie coochie man may have been father to the electric blues, but he wasn't much of a father to Larry Williams, and that left an empty place to be filled only by demons.
And I had to deal with that and pray to God about that to you know, straighten me out, you know, and that's what I did.
I knew my dad loved me. He knew I loved him. But my dad just wasn't the man to play basketball with his son.
52 years old. You couldn't have walked up there 20 years ago and taken that microphone?
Well, of course I could have. I had a band, actually, and it wasn't blues that I wanted.
His break into the Chicago blues scene came last month at Kingston Mines. His dad's former guitarist, John Primer, is the headliner here on Monday nights.
Star. He was serious about his music, and so I think he's going to be, people paying attention, he's going to do something.
Chicago blues singer Catherine Davis, who this night sat next to Muddy's mom, is also a supporter.
He's wonderful to watch, and he's wonderful to hear.
Awesome, awesome. We were dancing everywhere.
Are you trying to be Muddy Waters?
You know what, see, those are some shoes that's just too big for me.
The gypsy woman told my mother.
I started this career off to show the world that my dad left me here.
You got a boy child coming. Gonna be a son of a gun.
I'm not Muddy Waters. I'm Muddy Waters Jr.
If your father could walk in this club right now and see you performing on that stage, what would he say?
He'd be like, okay, now you're where I want you to be. Until the day I die, this is what I will be doing.
The whole round world know we here.
Yeah, just like seeing his father.
Yeah.
Amazing. You know, the Village of Westmont has booked not only Muddy Waters Jr., but another one of Muddy's sons, Big Bill Morganfield. They're going to be playing together for the first time at Taste of Westmont this summer. We're going to have dates and ticket information on our website, WGNTV.com.
You know, I was skeptical.
Yeah.
But obviously it's in his genes, isn't it? You know, it's in his heart.
It is. I never had the opportunity to see Muddy Waters live, as so many of us didn't, but I think seeing Larry Williams, Muddy Jr., might be the closest thing to it.
And you got up on the stage, too, got a chance to hear stuff.
I got to thank John Primer, who is Muddy Waters' old guitar player, for inviting me up. It was a fun night.
Yeah, it looked like it was a fun night. Thanks, Steve. That was great.